Welcome to this short tutorial on how Genkan Survey Monster works and how it comes about. The first part of the process is to design a communication that you would like to send to your guest, and we're going to send these to the guest post-stay. So we can create a communication, and we've got that here, and we're going to create that in HTML. The second part of once you've created your email, your communication, is to schedule when you would like that to go. So we then would create a schedule, and I will open up the schedule here just to show that we're going to send that communication 3 days after departure date where the booking is completed. So that's the two items. The next part of that then is to send that particular email. And here's the email that we have sent to our guest, and the guest would then complete that survey. They'd click the link and they'd open up the survey where they could complete and answer the questions, star levels, where multiple choice questions, star levels, once again a single question, comments. And some of these questions can be mandatory and so on. So once the guest has completed the survey information online on your website, back to where they made their booking in the first place, the information would arrive back inside Genkan. You would get a notification email, and if you wanted, an owner would get a notification email that the survey has arrived. We go into surveys, and now we can see the surveys that are here, and we can open up one of these particular surveys and we can see the sort of information that we have. We can see the results. We can respond. We can see who it was from and the dates that they stayed. We could print it out. We can send an email response to that particular guest, and or we can post a guest reply, so we can get the information that the guest has placed, and we can edit it and then submit that information to the through so that it'll appear on the website. Talk about appearing on the website. So if we posted that information, we can see variants of information that we see. We can create pages on our website with all of the survey results, and that would be from that post. We can also see in the individual properties where we can see the guest comments, where they've been posted, ratings, and their particular comments. On another website, we can see overall visitor ratings, and these are all part of the templates that Genkan has, and where you can place this information. And we can also gather all the information together for business information. We can see that on this particular page. So rather than this is how the business performance is. If we go back to Genkan just to have a look at some of the other tools that we have inside surveys, it allows us to, of course, to manage the survey, preview the survey. But the big thing about the survey, as I've shown in the questions there or in the websites, is that we've got a list reporting, and what we can do here, we can have a look at individual questions, how they've been answered, or we can have a look at filter by property. So if we just do a generation of all of the questions, it will generate that information. As previously mentioned, this information can be disseminated to the owners, so you can turn an email communication on or off to the owner, and the owner can have a look at this information as and when it arrives at their owner login. It's probably important also to make a note that at that time you can, as a business, determine what questions and what answers, or what questions that the owner can see. I hope that's been an informative tutorial on Genkan Survey Monster.